you doing?
You hear me?
Yes, how you doing, Troy?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. How are you? You all right?
Listen, thank you for coming on. Welcome to the Gunman Insta Live. Listen, welcome to the Gunman Insta Live. For those that do not know this, brother, this is Troy Jones, the English light heavyweight champion. He's looking to be a top boy like Sully. He is taking on Ezra the Cannon Taylor on Saturday night. Nottingham, May the 10th. It is going to be live on the Zone. He joins us, the fight fans, to talk about this fight and his career so far. 12 wins, 6 KOs. This brother graffitis his opponents with his high work rate and his volume. It's a pleasure to have you on, Troy. So, Troy, the first question I've got to ask you, where's the fight name? This is Troy Jones.
I've never been into them, but people have always said you should have this, you should have that. I'm just me, and I'm broke. You know what I mean? I don't need no one calling no nickname, bro. It's just me. That's all it is. So I've never been into them,
Has there been any?
Into nicknames.
Has there been any suggestions?
My pals are for a few over the years, and none of them are sticking on me, bro. None of them are sticking. People can make their own assumption on what they want to call me, but I'll just be me, bro, and that's it, mate.
Go on, man. You must be able to give us a couple of suggestions that have come out. There's got to be some good ones.
Over the years, mate. Over the years. No, I got a few taking the piss ones, brother. We'll leave that.
What about Troy Juke them up Jones? Now that'd be pretty.
I don't think the kids can be shouting that one out.
No, that one would go down like a lead balloon. Listen, you've got an acid test against Ezra Taylor. He's explosive. He's a highly rated Queensbury boxing golden boy. How do you get the job done in Nottingham on May the 10th?
I get the job done in fashion, bro. That's what I'm going to do. I just do me, bro. I just break him down. I just do what I need to do in there, mate. And we're preparing properly. We're working on things, a lot of things. Well, I'm just going to break him down, bro. I'm just going to do me. And try and move the boss in there. I think he's had it a lot his own way. Do you know what I mean? He's been matchmade quite clever. He's a good fighter, don't get me wrong. He's a good fighter. I get on with the kid, but that's all pushed to the side, mate. And when we're in the ring, there's no respect, and I'll break him down. That's what I'm going in there to do.
Do you rate that, brother?
Yeah, I rate him, bro. He's a good fighter, mate. He's a good fighter. And when it got put to me, that's what I want. I don't want to be in there fighting these cans, you know what I mean, bro? I'm in here to fight, mate. I don't know Paddy record. I want people to look back. If I can get something out of boxing, bro, the least thing I want is people to look back and think, fuck me, he went in with anyone, man. He went in out of territory with anyone, and that good fight. That's what it's about, and that's what boxing's missing now. People just caring about money. I ain't in it for that, bro. I'm in it to do what I love, and that's go in there and have a proper fight for people. And that's what I'm going to do in my career, 100%, regardless of where it ends up. I'm going to the top, but all I want along the way is to have good fights, mate, for the people to see, and that's what I'm going to be involved in.
Listen, Ezra Taylor, it's funny that you're the champion, but you're going into this fight very much the underdog. There's people in the fight, there's fight fans and boxing media that are saying that he hits hard, your chin's too high, and if he lands on you, it's going to be night-night. How are you seeing this fight? Are you seeing it that you're the underdog and you're going to have to put your absolute best in, or are you seeing that everyone's just got this completely wrong?
You'll find out Saturday, bro. Obviously, because they're going to get it wrong. You can come and crack me on my chin, bro, and you're going to see, hey, I ain't going back nowhere, mate. I ain't going back nowhere. He can crack me on his chin how he wants, where he wants, and I ain't going anywhere, and that's going to break his heart. Trust me. When he hits me and he's bouncing off and he starts breathing, and I'm in there, he'll know what a real fight is in there. Trust me, over them 10 rounds. And he ain't been in one yet. He ain't even done the distance against a good hard kid yet. So he's gonna find out, bro. He's gonna find out. And it's definitely not no one-sided beat down. Far from. People are gonna say, I don't need to talk it, bro. You're gonna see him if I'm gonna sit here talk this, talk that. Yeah, people are gonna find out when he cracks me what happens.
Is he the real deal, or is he very much hype train?
We'll see, won't we? I took the fight because I know what I'm gonna do against him. I know what I can do against him. So he's a hype train. I'm the real deal, and you're gonna find out. That's what we're gonna see. What the difference is, and the difference you're gonna see is gonna be quite clear on Saturday. When I break him down, but I need to talk bad about him. I want to put him down. He's a good fighter. He took a foot wrong, and we both took a foot wrong, and that's why we've met. We've met quite early in the careers. Really, obviously, he's not a young kid. He's 30, 31, but we met early in our careers. That's because we took a foot wrong. Do you know what I mean? So we've both done the right things up till now, and they're going to say, I'm going to put a foot wrong in this fight, and I'm going to progress in my career. And it wouldn't be the end from these are the fights people need, 50-50 fights. So it's going to be a good fight, and I'm going to come out on top, definitely.
Listen, it's a dangerous fight for you, my man. You know, like you're going into his backyard, onto his platform, bringing your belt. Like, do you need a concussive knockout to win this fight? Is there going to be no chance of you winning this on points? If you're on points in his backyard on his show, you know, and Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles are on the judging panel, you're gonna need a knockout to get a draw. Are you fully aware of the politics in boxing and what you need to do?
Of course, but you can't go into fights thinking that, listen, my job is to go in there and beat him. I'm not beat him, knockout points, whatever. My job's to go in there and beat him. The truth is that we've seen some moody decisions over the years. So hopefully it won't be one of them. But that's out your hands, bro. You can't go in there thinking that's going to happen. No, I ain't going to go in there stop looking for the knockout strike. I'm going there to break him down, and the stoppage comes, it comes. But I'm going in there to break him down. And the judges see it out, they see, but I know it's going to go down.
Yeah. Listen, you've used the word break him down a few times. Can we expect the AA to be called in the middle rounds? There's been a breakdown. Do you think it's going to take the later end of the fight to get to him?
We'll see. We'll see. I'm training for a long, hard 10 rounds. You know what I mean? But so we'll see how the fight plans out. We'll see how the fight plays out. But I'm training for a long, hard 10 rounds. I hope he is as well. I hope he is too. But we'll see. If he's overlooking me, then that's his downfall. I know there've been talks about the fights afterwards and that, but my eyes aren't on him. I'm thinking about nothing that's next. So hopefully, and either of them will have a good fight in there, won't we?
Yeah, listen, I'm really looking forward to that fight. To that fight. What does, in your opinion, without giving your game plan away, what does Ezra not do so well?
What does he not do? He looks good on the eye, then he's a good flashy fighter. He's a good snappy, flashy fighter. Looks good in bursts. Or looks good in bursts against who so far. So we'll find out when I'm in front of him how good he looks.
Listen, you're definitely. I was going to say you're definitely his best test.
He ain't took a foot wrong yet, has he, bro? Do you know what I mean? So he looked good against these fighters. So I'm not going to sit here and talk bad about him like that. But he ain't going to look like that against me. He's going to be able to do what he's done against me. So that's what people are going to see. It's a completely different obstacle in front of him, bro. And they'll find out.
Listen, you're definitely his biggest test yet. On the CV, you're definitely the biggest test yet. You're not an Uber driver. You're not a pizza delivery man's. You know what I mean? You're gonna be his hardest fight. And you know, he's a consummate professional. There's no way he's going to be taking you lightly. What can he expect from you on Saturday night? Are you going to be coming to seek and destroy, or will you be running away like the dish ran away from the spoon?
Listen, there ain't no backward step coming. There ain't no backward step coming here, mate. Listen, we shared the ring a couple of times, so he knows what he's coming in for. So that's why I got to talk here. He ain't talk here. We ain't bad-mouthed each other once, you know what I mean? But he knows what he's coming in for, and he knows he ain't got to look for me in that ring. But I'll be there. I'll be there, man. And I hope he is too, because we got something good. But I'm coming into destroy, of course I am.
Yeah, no, listen, I'm only joking you. Listen, we've seen your last fight. You didn't take a step backwards. You were just coming in to Brockman up. Like you were looking to, land that right hand. Your right hand was just absolutely finding its home like you was an estate agent. You know what I mean? Like you was all over that guy like a tattoo in the last fight. I think the fight fans are expecting you to, you're not going to go away. You're going to be like an unpaid bill. That's what you're like, an unpaid bill. You don't go away. That's what you're like. You're like an unpaid bill. You don't go away. You ain't going away.
I'm coming like a red letter, and I'm going to be coming in like a red letter.
Innit? You know what I mean?
Listen. All I know for anyone who's watching this, it's gonna be a good fucking fight. Trust me. It's going to be a good fight, and that's all I'm interested in. I'm going to do a big job on him, mate. I'm going to do a big job and announce with is the kid coming up, and do you know what I mean? Like I said, he ain't done a step wrong, mate. He's looked good so far. He's done everything right, and he's the kid that people are looking at. That's why I wanted to fight, and that's why I jumped at the fight, because that's what I want, mate. And they're going to be talking about me after this fight. Yeah,
absolutely. Now, talking about after this fight, the division is absolutely stacked like the middle aisle of Sainsbury's. You've got the likes of Josh Boazzi, Callum Smith, Anthony Yard, Dan Aziz, Craig Richards. I'm not going to even do justice. Ben Whitaker. Like, there's just so much depth, and that's only just domestically, let alone if you start going into the Benavides and Bibbles and Beterbieves. And
if you look at the top 20 in the world in the light heavy, a lot of them are British underdogs. It's a good division to be in, and you can't ask for anything more, mate. You ain't got to travel far for the good fights in this country, have you, bro? So, so there's plenty to look forward to afterwards don't matter, mate, unless they're going to get the job done Saturday. So I ain't even looked at what's next. I ain't gone into the back and forth with anyone after. I'm just here to do that Saturday, but afterwards, bro, any takers, I'll be there, trust me.
Yeah. Well, here's a question for you then, my brother. Out of those names I just named, who's the best? Who's the best in the light heavyweight division outside of Bivol Benavides? Who's the best domestically? Who's number one?
You've just named. I think Callum Smith's shown it recently, mate. It's surprising because I was edging towards Boazzi before that fight, but I think Callum Smith just showed that at the minute, mate, I think he's proven himself to be the top dog in Britain. But a lot of them, they ain't fought each other yet, do you know what I mean? All of them, so hopefully they did. And if not, I'll get in the mix and start doing it, mate. I'm in there to fight them all. So, but I think, my man, I think Callum Smith's come out on top recently, but they're all coming of age soon, aren't they?
Yeah, it's a mouth-watering division full of mega clashes.
Who's your man?
Who do I think's the best in that division? Listen, I tell you what, I've been following Whitaker well before he was on Team GB. I've been following him a long time, and I think he is talented. So he's a guy I always watch out for. I think Taylor, who you're fighting as well, is going to be dangerous. I'm really interested to see your fight. I'm hopefully coming up for that on Saturday from London. I think Taylor's going to be I think he's a problem. So I'm interested to see how you deal with him. I was like you. I thought Boazzi would beat Smith. I was surprised actually.
I thought it was going to be too fresh for him, but Callum Smith rolled back a few years, didn't he, mate? And he looked fucking good. He showed big balls, didn't he?
He did. But yeah, internationally, I've interviewed Bivol, and what a gentleman that guy is, and his mindset is incredible. I've interviewed him a couple of times, and his mindset's incredible. Like after the first fight against Beterbiev, he said to me, I just wasn't good enough. And I was like, mate, you won that fight, I thought. And he was just like, I just wasn't good enough. But next time I'll be on it. He was such a gentleman. But I'm gonna say I'd love to see Whitaker come through, but that's not because I'm on the hype train. I've been following him a while. But yeah,
I think the best right now.
The best right now.
The best right now.
I think you'd have to go Smith, like you said. I think on CV, you'd have to say Smith is number one, I think, because he's won a world title. He's been a world champion. Experience. He's fought in he's fought at the highest level. He's been in with Canelo. You know, Yard has come up short. Would you say that's fair?
Yeah, I think inactivity's done him in a little bit, and Father Time don't wait, does it matter? I think he's been a bit inactive. Maybe if he got a bit active, you don't know. I don't know, but if you go back a couple of years, I'll just sway towards him. But I think the inactivity just might have took its toll a bit. But we'll find out what's next for him. He might look better in his next fight, but I won't comment on that. But his last fight, he didn't look the Yard of old, did he?
No. I think Lyndon Arthur might be his kryptonite. That fight never looked good. That fight's never been a good fight. You know, I don't know how they've squeezed a trilogy out of that fight. I don't know how they've done that. You know what I mean? It's just never. It's been an awful matchup every occasion. Let's just talk about the beard. Let's talk about Beard Gym. So you're with Beard Gym. How long have you been at that gym?
3 years I've been with Lee.
With Lee Beard, yeah.
I think I've been coming up to 3 years now.
Brilliant.
3 years in May, yeah. Yeah, it was 3 years this month.
All right, couple of questions for you then. And I know I think he's in here, so he might. so watch your answers. Who's the hardest sparring partner in that gym that you work with?
I've got a couple of lads that I got Tommy. I do a spar with the Irish lad in our gym. Tommy's proper, mate. He's tough, fit, game, sharp hands. He's very good, mate. He's a top amateur, and he's doing amazing as a pro. I think he's 11-0 stock tape. Super middle, but he's a big super middle, mate. So, and then I've got Marvin Tomlin. So Marvin's only 2-0. He's just been a bit inactive, but he's good in other ways. He's very defensive. So I've got two great sparring partners and give me a polar opposites.
Yeah, but who's the hardest? Who gives you the most trouble? You can only choose one.
I ain't picking between them. Completely different sparring. A lot of family in the gym. Do you know what I mean, mate?
Yeah.
Tommy, they're good kids, man. I ain't picking that in the gym. We have some tear-ups in the gym, the three of us. So
Brilliant.
I'm blessed to have such good sparring in house. You know what I mean? But we don't take it lightly in house, mate. It's far from that. But yeah, Marvin Tomlinson and Tommy Hardy, take a look at them, and the bollocks are there of them.
Absolutely. Who's the biggest puncher in the gym?
Me.
The correct answer. Who's got the best? Who's got the best chin?
Best chin? Fucking hell, look at him, mate. What are you looking at? We haven't been too rocked yet. We're all doing all this because they've been tested all right, these.
Yeah, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
These good, mate. In
the gym, is it more technique based, or would you say Lee Beard's training is more fitness based? Is it more technique or more fitness?
No. Of course, he gets us fit, but in the gym, listen, I've never known someone to do so much practice, so much technical work. He knows it all, mate. He does it all. Well, when I first come to Lee 3 years ago, just over, I used to run every day, just do silly conditioning work every day, and come into the gym fucked. You know what I mean? I'll be sparring on the night, I'll be doing 3-5 mile in the morning like a clown.
Yeah.
And then I remember when I first come with Leo, I said, Leo, I'm not running, I'm not going to be fit, and then I'm sparring, I'm fit as fuck. He trains correctly, do you know what I mean? He does the correct things. He's been around boxing that long, mate. He just teaches everything right, mate. He's good, mate, but he just does everything right, the conditioning wise, the technical wise, he does it all, mate. He puts it all in. And I couldn't talk highly enough about him, to be honest.
Worst part of training?
Worst part, fucking hell.
I'm gonna get you in trouble. Worst part of training?
You know what, mate? The hardest thing. I think it's nothing physical, mate. It's just mental. Do you know what I mean, mate? Yeah, everyone say you wake up some days, mate. You don't want to fucking move. You got to go in the gym. You got to spar. You got to train. I just think the mental side of boxing, the physical. You push through that. You know, you're mentally fucked. You mentally can't be bothered. Like you just got to do it, ain't you, bro? So
yeah, bad spars.
I think it's the mental side, and also you miss out on so much, bro. You know, your pals, your family. You miss out on fucking everything. But obviously, the end goal's going to be worth it. But yeah, I'd say the time, mate, and then the mental side of things is the eyes, the physical and the training, sparring. That's easy work. It's the other stuff.
Do you get nervous before your fights?
No, bro. Listen, I love it in there, mate. So that's the thing I look forward to. Obviously, you get the excitement and stuff, mate. But fucking, no, I've never had nerves really, mate. Like, obviously, you get the excitement, anticipation, all that. But I've never been behind the thing nervous to get in there. Fuck that, no chance, mate. I wouldn't do it if I got scared and nervous. I see kids don't even want to come out the changing room, don't even want to get in the ring and spot. What are you doing it for them, mate? So, not really, bro.
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah.
Really, mate.
Birmingham fighting's on a bit of a high at the moment, you know, like I've just came up there recently to the BP Pulse Live Arena. I went to the Whittaker Cameron fight and there was a few like local fighters on there, and it's a real sort of rich time for, Brum boxing. Who's your favourite Brum fighter at the moment? Here's another one for you. Who's your favourite Midlands fighter?
Oh, fucking hell. At the minute. I'll get on with a wall in Birmingham, mate, but I've got, fucking hell.
Listen, there's no point me giving you easy questions.
The names coming to mind. You got obviously Tyler Denny. Tyler's classmate. I get on really well.
Yeah.
You got Aaron Bowen, who's a really good kid. I'm excited to see his future. I've got my cousin Brandon, who's just come back. He's just started training back with Wayne Alcock. He's like 8-0 light heavyweight. He's got 5 kids just coming back now. He's only young, 26. So there's plenty of people coming in. But and we've got a lads in the gym. We've got Harry Smith just turning pro in heavyweight. I've got the twins who train with us. So there's loads. But in regards to people who know, look, Tyler Denny, Aaron Bowen, good kids. Good kids. In and out the ring as well.
Yeah, brilliant. Listen, give us a prediction for the May the 10th against Ezra Taylor. Can we get a round? Can we get a method?
Fucking hell. Whatever means, mate. Whatever means, just a breakdown and a job done. That's it. In whatever way it's got to be. Whatever it's got to be. If it's a 10-round, breaking him down over the 10 rounds, just and getting a points decision, or if I stop him later on, or if it comes earlier. However, mate, you can't tell how the fight's going to go. And then just a Troy Jones win, mate. But I'm going to do a job properly, and I'm going to damage over the 10 rounds. So however it comes. But
love that, mate.
I'd say later on stoppage.
Yeah, love that. A Troy Jones win later on stoppage. Okay, we're going to hold you to that. Listen, I know it's fight week, so I won't keep you too long. But do you have a final message for the fight fans? The guys, I'm coming all the way from London to watch this fight. But I'm sure there's people coming from long and far between. I know you sell a lot of tickets. What do you want to say to these guys that come in their masses?
Just tune in, mate. There's 2 hungry kids. I don't think he will leave, mate. Listen, we're going to lock horns in there. Ain't going to be no snooze session. We're going to lock horns in there. We're going to have a proper good dust up, and you're going to see me go through it, mate. And that's what you're going to see. But you're going to see a good fight, mate. 2 young, hungry kids, which you don't see a lot of. 2 young, hungry, undefeated kids. Pull it all on the line, mate, which don't happen a lot at this sort of stage in your career. So fair play to him. Fair play to me for taking it. Boxing is more of it, and hopefully the fantasy of the O's going, and people just going to get in and have a tear up. So just tune in, see the 2 kids lock horns, mate. Yeah,
listen, I must say, big up to yourself, because someone's O's got to go. You guys are meeting like nice and early. Do you know what I mean? You're giving the fight fans, an absolute treat. You're like a packet of, cola bottles, the sugary ones. And you crack them open and you're giving them out to the fight fans, and we're all like salivating. You know what I mean? So like, kudos to you for taking this fight, and kudos to you, both of you, for putting it on for the fight fans. We can't wait to see it all unfold. And I for one wish you all the best of luck, and hopefully I get to interview you on fight night as well. But yeah, listen, thank you very much. You look dark, you look cold in there.
I've just been training. I've just got to go. I'm going to finish. finish it. I was just trying to come back out of it.
Mate, you're a legend for spending some time with us. Thank you so much, Troy Jones. You are the man.
Nice one for having me, mate. Thank you, yeah.
Bless up, my G.
Bless, brother. See you
Bless.
soon.
That was Troy Jones, English light heavyweight champion, my people.